As an international student who would be moving to Lithuania in September 2023, that is in very few months from now, you need a visa. And from what I noticed is that if you want to apply for a visa to Lithuania, not all nationalities apply from Nigeria. Nigerians can apply from the VFS Global in Nigeria, while Nigerians can equally apply from the VFS Global in Turkey, alongside some other nationalities. But some other nationalities are going to be going to South Africa. Now, I also realized that the documents for VFS Nigeria and VFS Turkey, or the VFS Global Office in Turkey, and that of Nigeria are not the same. So I decided to produce this video, and this video is for those of you that will be applying for the student visa, which is a long stay visa, a visa for more than 90 days from the VFS Global in Turkey. So there are a list of documents here, about close to 16 documents or papers you have to gather before you can apply for VFS Global in Turkey. Please do not rush. Make sure you sit down, watch this video till the very end so that you understand what is happening. I am filming this video today, and I want to draw your attention to the fact that a few days back I did a video and a subscriber drew my attention to this. So that is why I am here again, to update you guys, so that those of you who didn't know should be aware of the cost and all the documentations that you need. Now, remember, as an international, you are liable to a visa to Lithuania if you're a non-European student. So the very first document you need to submit to VFS Global in Turkey, first of all, a student admitted into a registered and functioning higher education institution in Lithuania, either for a bachelor's program, a master's degree program, or a PhD, which is a doctorate program, requires the following documents. Documents number 1, a complete and signed application form for national visa. The application is to be completed online. So the visa category you need is a long stay visa, and is also called a national D type visa. And you are going to be filling the application online. That is where the form is. Document number 1. Number 2, a valid travel document satisfying the following criteria. 1, its validity period being at least 3 months longer than the validity period of the requested visa. 2, it shall contain at least 2 blank pages. 3, it shall have been issued within the previous 10 years. It shall have been, that is to say, your passport should not be more than 10 years. It should contain 2 blank pages. And if you are going to collect the visa for maybe 1 year, of course, which is going to be 1 year or more than 90 days visa, your passport should have extra 3 months behind to expiring date. If you don't understand, then drop a comment below so I can explain further, guys. Then document number 2 or 3, I beg your pardon, you need 2 colors as photos of the person. They need 2 colors of yourself. All right, this is what you need. Actually, they say 2 colors photos of the person, but this is what the photo must meet. 1, actual made no more than 6 months. All right, it shouldn't be more than 6 months. The size should be 3.5 times 4.5 centimeter, printed on a photo paper. That is something you should note. Again, the background is white and monochrome. That is something you should note. The person in the photo must be without sunglasses. That is something you should know. The person in the photo must be free of headwear or other items. You don't have to wear a cap on your head. All right, so your head must be like mine. They should be able to see you. All right, don't worry if you have Buzero, it's no problem at all. Now, the glasses cannot be darkened. All right, like if you have glasses on, it shouldn't be darkened. Okay, the picture cannot have any lightening effect. That is something you should know. Eyewear should not cover eyes, and the mouth in the picture must be completely closed. These are the terms you need for the pictures, because some people, they sleep like this with their mouth open. No, that is not what you need for your visa application, guys. Anyways, just joking. Then you need a mediation letter, request to issue a multiple entry national visa for the applicant of the inviting institution. ask your universities to give you a mediation letter, a letter called a mediation letter. Very, very important. Without this letter, you will have problems of the embassy issuing you a visa. Even if they want to give you, it may not be a multiple entry. A multiple entry visa means that they can give you the visa for 1 year and you can go into Lithuania, come back to your home country, go again, come, go. That is the meaning of a multiple entry visa. Okay, so please ask your university for the mediation letter. The letter of mediation is submitted electronically via the information system of electronic services. The link is there on the website. I will put a link in the video description box that will take you directly to this website. Okay, then there are other things you are going to read from there. Then document number 5 is document proving travel medical insurance, and the medical insurance have to be 30,000 euros. Like I said, you don't need to go and give 30,000 euros to an insurance company to give you a travel medical insurance. All you are going to pay is a premium service, something like that. You just go to the insurance company, AXA Insurance, Swisscare, EuroAssist, any insurance that is recognized by the European Union. Then you tell them you need an insurance for this purpose, and they are going to tell you how much you need in order to get the insurance. So that is something you should put into consideration, guys. Then document proof of a round-trip flight ticket or reservation. In fact, you need a flight reservation. I have been explaining how you can get flight reservations from various sites. All right, you can book without paying, so that shouldn't be a problem. There are videos on this channel I have talked about several times that you should follow. Then the next document is letter of admissions from the university or college in Lithuania in English language. So of course, that is your purpose of the travel. That is the reason why you are applying for this particular visa, because you want to go and study. So you must provide this document. Transcripts of current studies, certificates, diploma of previous studies, accomplished if applicable. If you are still in school, supply your transcripts if you are still studying. But if you finish, then you have to send your transcript to them to prove that you have already graduated. All right. Of course, if you are applying for the visa at that point, it should be that you are no more in school. All right, because it will not make sense if you are going for a visa interview, then you are still in college. No, it doesn't make sense. Then proof of prepayment of your studies. There are some schools in Lithuania that will always ask you to pay first deposit. So if you have paid the first deposit, make sure you keep the receipt very well. Then you equally add the receipt to your application files. Okay, like I said, these documents might be uploaded online, so please read everything that you see from the website. Again, student certificate issued by the Council of Higher Education in Turkey, which is the YOK, with readable QR code. So if your certificate, if you are a Turkish national or a Turkish citizen and your certificate is issued in Turkey, it should have a QR code. However, if you are not a Turkish citizen, but you studied in Turkey and you want to move to Lithuania, your certificate should have a QR code. All right, they specified here, and it is the YOK. It is the higher education in Turkey, the institution. So your certificate must have a QR code. My own certificate was beside Turkey. All right, and my certificate equally have this QR code. So please, they are able to use your QR code to scan the certificate to see if it's actually legit, because some digital workers will go and fabricate some certain things and present. They don't want that. All right, then proof of accommodation. Accommodation, either private accommodation, outside campus accommodation, or how you can call it, or accommodation on campus, is very, very important during your visa application, because without accommodation you cannot get a study visa. Always ask your university how you can get accommodation, or if there are accommodation types. Of course, they will always tell you, most institutions will always send you a link, or would always tell you that this is the accommodation we have and this is the price. You can book here, you can pay here, and stuff like that. So ask them for all the details. Proof of financial means. Please remember, for the accommodation, if the information regarding accommodation is included in the mediation letter, the applicant does not have to submit additional proof of accommodation. All right, so please pay attention to this. Then proof of financial means. There are two possible ways or many ways you can prove financial means. Please listen to me very well. If the applicant will use his or her own means of subsistence, last 3 months current bank account statement, original and copy in your name, address, showing details and balance, and regular income. Scholarship confirmation document providing that you have sufficient means of subsistence for the duration of intended stay and the return to Turkey or your country of origin. All right, so you need to show sufficient amount of money. I believe that you already understood what I mean. Or if the applicant is a student or unemployed, if applicant is a student or unemployed whose means of subsistence would be provided by another individual, then a notarized copy of the letter of guarantee, all right, prepared and signed by sponsor, that is a letter of sponsorship, okay, prepared and signed by the sponsor, would be as well as original copy of current bank statement signed and stamped showing the sufficient balance to cover the travel expenses of the applicant, that of your sponsor. Okay, if you are unemployed, your sponsor should write a sponsorship letter, like I have always said. You notarize it, then your sponsor should also get his original bank statement for you. All right, this is what you need. Now, note, to live in the Republic of Lithuania, sufficient means of subsequent equals to 0.5 of the minimum monthly wage per month, equal 420 euros. For applicants applying from Nigeria, from Turkey, this is how much you need to study in Lithuania this is how much you need to live in Lithuania for 1 year, for 1 month. If you are applying from Turkey, there is a video for those applying from Nigeria. All right, then the amount is 420 euros for 1 month. Then you have to multiply this money by 1 year. Then you add your tuition fee for 1 year. Please listen to this very well. All right, don't just go and calculate this money for 1 year and you go and show to the embassy. Adding your tuition fee is going to help you a lot to get the visa, because you are proving to them that you have a lot of money. Okay, but if you just go and you calculate, because 420 minimum wage in Lithuania has been increased, therefore living standard is higher, so that is why they are increasing this amount of money. If you just go and you prove that you have just 420, where is your tuition fee now? You are not going to be studying for free. The fact that you paid first deposit doesn't mean anything. Please prove to the embassy that you have a lot of money to study abroad, otherwise you are in trouble. Then, to return to the country of his or her origin or foreign country to which the alien has the right to depart, sufficient amount of funds required to return equals 1 minimum month wage of 840 euros. Now, understand this. I didn't mention this in the other video for those that will be applying from Nigeria. When you calculate this money, all right, the money you need for 1 month, 420 times 12, add your tuition fee for 1 year, then add this particular amount, this 840 to the money, then you calculate the total. Let's assume your tuition fee is maybe 2,000 euros a year. All right, let's assume that 420 per month times 12 maybe will give you maybe 2,000 or maybe 3,000 euros. Now, plus your tuition fee is 5,000 euros. Then plus this return fee of 840 euros should be around 6,800 euros or 5,840 euros. That is how the calculation is done. I hope you understand. Calculate the money you need per month times 12. Add your tuition fee for 1 year. Then you add your return money to your home country for 1. This is it. They have specified here. For those applying from Nigeria, the return money is 720 euros, I guess. I can't remember, but you are going to watch the video after this or before this. So please put this into consideration. All right. If you are financially supported by your wife, husband, provide a marriage certificate and wife's husband's bank statement. I hope this is clear now. Again, the other document you need is the SKVC SGK service documents with a readable QR code. SGK service document with a readable QR code. So you need to find out what is the AGK service document. This is for those applying for a Lithuanian visa from Turkey to Lithuania, all right, as students. If you have a bachelor's degree program, master's or PhD to do in Lithuania, you need to find this document. The next document you need is criminal record in Turkish with readable QR code. Therefore, your SJK service document is going to come from Turkey. So ask them, they are going to give you, all right? If you are an international or foreigner living in Turkey, then your criminal record, of course, from the police district unit or the police in Turkey, all right? It is to show that you are legal, you have not committed a crime, you are not a criminal, all right? So you need this document. Then document number 15, for Turkish nationals, you need a copy of an identity card. Then for non-Turkish nationals, proof of legal residence valid for at least 3 months after the plan returned from the territory of the member state, or a document proving that the applicant has applied for renewal of proof of legal residence in Turkey. Then, if not residence, proof of legal presence of the Republic of Turkey in the Republic of Turkey and justification of submitting visa applications in the Republic of Turkey instead of the country of residence. 1. If you are a Turkish citizen, your card, your ID card. If you are not a Turkish citizen, show proof of residency. If you are not living in Turkey for long and you are in Turkey to apply for this visa, you need to show proof from a Turkish embassy to show that you have been permitted to enter Turkey to apply for a visa to Lithuania. I hope this is very clear and understandable. Guys, please don't do the opposite. If you do the opposite, you are in serious trouble. Then the last document is a copy of your passport. First page and all pages containing stamps and visas are required. All right. So if you have past visas, make sure they are in your passport. If you have old passports, take them along. All right. If you don't have, or send them along to Turkey. I hope this is understood. Please make sure you verify, follow this procedure so that you apply and of course you move to Lithuania. Then attention, make sure you read the notice for attention on the form. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it's going to help you. Please, everybody applying for visas, good luck to you as you move along with the visa application, and I pray that you land in Vilnius in good shape. I am saying Vilnius because I know Vilnius is the capital. Until we meet again in another one.